Make your next occasion a dining experience your guests won't soon forget. With minimal effort, your family and friends will be impressed when you serve Ontario ham. Kimberly Green, home economist and registered dietitian, is here to tell us how to dress up ham for the celebration with maple ginger glaze. Today I'm in the kitchen with Kimberly from Ontario Pork. Kimberly, what are we cooking up today?
Today we're making maple ginger glazed Ontario ham.
Well, it sounds absolutely delicious. What types of ham are we working with today?
Well, there are different types of ham when you go shopping. You can buy a fully cooked ham which just needs to be heated through, like this one. There are fresh hams that need to be cooked through to 160. And you can also buy hams that are already pre-cut, like this spiral ham, which gives a nice uniform cut if you're not comfortable with carving.
What's our cooking time when we're dealing with a fresh ham?
It depends if it's whole or half. A whole ham will take about 15 to 18 minutes per pound, which is 500 grams. A half ham takes a little bit longer, 18 to 24 minutes per pound.
How much should I be buying if I'm having, say, 5 to 10 people over for dinner?
Well, what you want to do is look at if it's a boneless or a bone-in ham. A bone-in ham will serve fewer people because you've got the waste, so you look for about half a pound per person. If it's a boneless ham, you want to purchase about a quarter pound or half pound per person.
So our ham is in the oven. How do we get started on the glaze?
Well, the glaze has a quarter cup of maple syrup, some all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons. That makes it nice and thick and shiny.
And just stir everything together.
Just stir it in a small bowl or with a whisk to incorporate the flour. We've got a tablespoon of lemon juice, some Dijon mustard, a tablespoon of that, and also the ginger. We're using dried ginger, about 1/8 of a teaspoon.
At what point are we putting the glaze on the ham?
Our ham's been in the oven and we're at the last 30 minutes of cooking time, and that's the best time to apply your glaze. So we want to apply our glaze with a brush, and I'll give that to you. Basically, you just put it on, and you never want to use the drippings that are in the pan because otherwise it'll be too salty.
So am I applying this glaze to the whole ham?
That's right, just brush it all over the outside of the ham. And you can leave a little bit for later so that you can baste it a second time. So put it in the oven and then baste it again later.
How many times should I be glazing the ham?
Well, the more times you glaze it, the more intense the flavor will be. So our ham is ready to be taken out of the oven. And in the meantime, we've prepared some side dishes that go well with ham. We've got some scalloped potatoes, seasonal vegetables like green and yellow beans. And we also want to garnish our ham, so some people really like pineapple with ham, that goes well. Also, you can put cloves on the top for decoration as well, if you like.
If we have any leftovers from this delicious meal, what can we do with it?
Well, leftover ham is great for sandwiches, and if you have a ham with a bone in, it makes fantastic soup. It's also great for pizzas. You can put it in casseroles and macaroni and cheese, anything like that.
Can we freeze the leftover ham?
We don't recommend that you freeze leftover ham. The taste and the texture can be affected. Unless you're going to be using it for things like pizza or in a soup, then you can freeze it.
Great. Well, where can we go to get more information and more recipes?
We have lots of recipes for ham glazes at putporkinyourfork.com.
Well, thank you very much, Kimberly.
My pleasure.